Really? And this is me now? This is how it is? Oh my God, I can't believe this. Unbelievable. Still. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this here. Thanks for hanging out, waiting for me. You know, sleep is weird. It sometimes just comes to you when you least expect it. We all know the routine. All right, let me do this. How is everybody, huh? All right, let's see if this works. Wow, this is weird. Did that work? Oh, almost. Is that working? There we go. Okay, now we're good. Hello, everybody. Giordano here with GUFON. It is Wednesday still. May 8th, 2024. How are we? I know. Hey. It's okay. It's okay I'm late. It's okay. Somebody call me. I think somebody called and I remember the alarm going off. Hold on, what's this? I got money? Ben, is that you? It is. Ben sent $4.20 on PayPal. Thank you, thank you. I almost said thank you, PayPal. Thank you, Ben, the Yorkshire GUFOnian. And welcome to the show. Thank you for support, as always. $4.20. $4.20. Thank you. And you all can help support the same way. I don't know how we got to that. But thank you, Ben. I just saw it, so I wanted to say thank you before I forgot, all right? All right, forgive me. Forgive me. I'm forgetful. Oh, here we go. Ooh. There we go. Now I figured it out. My light wasn't on me. All right, now we're good. So we're just waiting for the background to pop in. Any second it will. Let's count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, didn't work. So tonight I want to talk about chemtrails, weather seeding, modificating, death from the sky, death trails, chems of death, chemtrails of death, the death trails in the sky, trails in the sky, the death that falls from the sky as we sleep. Wow, that was weird. Did you hear that? I stuttered. Never stuttered. Did it again. It is weird. Hey, all right. And what's this up here? I'm just playing because I was gonna do a little bit of MH370, right? But well, it's chemtrails. I don't know why. Tomorrow. Can we do that tomorrow? The MH370 review? Seriously, I'm not joking. Seriously. All right. So everybody's here? Can we do this? All right, let's make sure everybody's all right. Marcel's here. Welcome. Dorothy's here. Welcome. Marcel's here. Welcome. Moody Mongol's here. Welcome. Kelly Lewis is here. Welcome. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON, is here. Welcome. Ben, the Yorkshire GUFOnian, is here. Welcome. Joey, where you been? Hope you've been working. You been working? Good to see you, man. Who Garden's here, everybody? Who Gadarn? Sorry. There's a restaurant called Who Gardens, right? Well, there is out here in Florida. What's up, Foghorn Leghorn? Welcome to the show. And Bobby McBride, Stephen McCowan, welcome, welcome. Intergalactic Angler, welcome. Sven throwing down a Sweden $2 super, still the heavyweight GUFON of the world. Heavyweight. I'm a middleweight. That's right. I'm only right now. I'm only 180, 177. I lost a few pounds. 177 today. I don't like weighing myself, but had no choice. Well, Sven, thanks for doing it again. And the contributions of buying memberships. Jeanette did it yesterday. Right? Wasn't that yesterday? So day before, 10 of them. So thanks for that, guys. David Wilcox, not Wilcock. Welcome to the show. FAP's here. What's up? Welcome to the show. Dorothy, if I didn't say it, I'll say it again. If I said it, I'll say it again. I got a little agita. Derek Faulkner's still here. How you doing, man? Vmon, what's up, Vmon? Acid Breath. Anybody seen me? Ah. And Dawn Dickinson's here. A lot of D's and F's and J's. All right, let's get started. Tomas Williams made it. Now we can. Oh, no, now we can. No, now we can. Moonlick's here. Paul Richardson. You guys been waiting here a little bit. Roaming and droning. What's up, Mike? Good to see you, Mike. All right. Alfie Joe Bob is here. Welcome to the show. Oh, Tet. What's up? All right. Now we can get started. Oh, you know, right there. Right there. Ah. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Don't shake your head no. Why is it going to be bad? Admiral Rascals is here. What's up, AM? I don't know why I said AM. AR. AM. Hold on. Oh, somebody just sent $4.20 again. All right, hold on a second. Thank you, Ben. Glenn Collins is here. Thank you for the another $4.20 on PayPal. And yes, but I'm not prepared enough because I passed out. That's what I was gonna do. I mean, I don't know what time I fell. It had to be at least 2 hours ago, so I'm screwed. Yeah, the plan was to do a little bit of this, but I'll see if I can do some. It's just, mother, I'm so angry at myself for doing this to you guys. I'm sorry. Hey, well, this Saturday, you know, Anjali is coming on the show. I'm already getting people saying, oh, you know, why are you? And I'm like, you know, don't care. Don't care. Don't come. How can you not want to see Anjali and Rich talk? She's going to ask me questions. I'm going to ask her questions. We're going to answer the questions to the best of our abilities. And I think you guys should like it. I think you should. As a matter of fact, you will like it. And you're going to learn to love it. Okay. All right, let's get to work. What are these bastards, huh? I've taken pictures and videos of these things like nobody's biz. Matter of fact, I got proof of all that. Still on my old website. On the Wayback Machine. These chemtrails or, well, you know what? Hold on a second. I am very silly right now. Hold on. I'm going to pull up something. I'm just because I'm late. I'm just going to, I'm starting it now. Let's get the video and start off with the video first. All right. All right. Hold on. Let's see. Oh my God. I can't remember the name of the. It'll pop. Oh, here it is. I found it. So there's this stuff, and I'm gonna play this. Let me do this. Let me see if I can. While I'm on the show, let's see if I can add this right now to the video section. Yeah, so you can hear it, because I have it to where you're not able to hear it. And I had to play it, but I had to talk for it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I'm looking it up. I'm going to load it in to the show while we're on the show. If I could find it. See, it should be right here. Is it it should be a download. Should be right here. I just downloaded it. Mm-hmm. See, this is what I don't understand, people. Like, how does this happen? I'm looking at the video right here. I uploaded it to my downloads, and it doesn't show in the downloads. How's that? How? I mean, how? Makes no sense. No sense. All right, let me see something here. It's called Dynagel. Thank you. DY. And I'm right here. ABC is droning with G, and then Ford has nothing. My video's nowhere to be seen. It is so freaking annoying. No, you know what? Too bad. I want this to work. Yeah. That's the way it's going to be tonight. Maybe this is it. ISS. What the frig? All right, let's try to find it this way. DY. Okay, here it is. Dynagel. Open. All right, it's loading in. File must be one of the following types. It is an MP4. I don't deserve a show. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take my contract away. And I'm never gonna be able to do this again. It's over. It's over. Let me try one more time. Let's see if this one works. Oh. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to have to talk over it. Now I know why I talked over it. You won't be able to hear it because that's the way StreamYard is. Here, it says also share system audio. Let's see if it works. Nope. Browser can't access your screen this time. Thank you, StreamYard, for even offering it up. That's a possibility. Idiots. Here we go. No audio. I'll just have to tell you what it's saying. Something used to make diapers. Can it help prevent hurricanes in the future? There's a guy who owns a company, an environmental company. He says all you have to do is fill 10 747s with this substance called dinel, and you release it. And he's hoping that the federal government will come up with $50 million, which is just a fraction of the cost of what it cost to clean up after Hurricane Katrina, to test his theory to fill 10 747s with dinel that could slow down or alter the path of a hurricane. What do you think, Rick?
Well, I think you're onto something there, Butch.
So that's dinel. You saw it being all that time for that. That's what I wasted. Everybody's time. So they're spraying this stuff in the sky. It's a substance called dinel. It's used in diapers to absorb moisture. They're little tiny gel-like things. And when dispersed, they are able to suck the moisture out of the air, according to this guy that you just saw from dinel. Capiche? Anomalies and the real deals here. Admiral Rascals. What's up? Yeah. Well, that was, remember, 18 years ago that was. 18. Almost 2 decades ago. See how fast? See how fast? Dorothy gets it. I mean, we're seriously naive to think that all the pollution we've put in the air, the water, and the land doesn't affect. It does. They're finding out that the entire planet has been contaminated with us. We have officially, there's a layer around the entire earth shows our existence here now. Isn't that nice? We're now sediment history. We are now marking our time in history, which we've been doing, but they're finding disgusting particulates, poisons, toxins everywhere. Tell everyone. What movie? That's right, Planet of the Apes. Second one. What's this? Who? When? Now? He's here? No, he's not. No. That can't be. You know how long it's been? When? I don't see him here. Oh, Jesus, he is here. Holy crap. Guys, don't say a word. Shit. Shh.
Anybody seen Richie?
Still looking.
Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Don't look left. Don't. Oh, God, Jesus. He's gone. He's gone. Okay. Unbelievable. That guy scares me still to this day. Yeah. Yeah, he does. If you have been looking up in the skies for the last 25 years, there's no way you cannot notice these lines in the sky. It's impossible not to notice them. They're in probably almost every video you've ever taken. I mean, as long as you were outside, you know what I mean? I'm pulling up some of my chemtrail videos. Here we go. These are called November chemtrails from 2005. Let's take a look. You don't need... Oh, I don't know. These don't look so impressive at all, so I'm not even... Oh! All right, I do want to talk about these. These are very mild, but these are some that I took in November. 2005. No sound. But I wanted to talk about a specific thing you're going to see here. So for 5 years, I heavily watched the skies, which included recording all chemtrails. So, here, nothing, right? Nothing that big. 9:15 in the morning, basically. This is the one. This here, too. The X that marks the spot. How many times do we see these? Every time they're spraying. Have you ever seen these chemtrails from space? Yeah? When you look down at them from the ISS, when the ISS goes over and you see the chemtrails, they definitely look like markers. Like, this is what you need to focus on, guys up there or whoever's flying over. That's what it reminds me of. When I studied, look, chemtrails came at the same time. It was in the sky. So, of course, naturally, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole, which I did. And I noticed something very intense about the chemtrail activity in Arizona. Now, in Arizona, 3 months out of the year, they have, 2 months, 2.5, depending on how the year goes. They have what's called a monsoon season, where they get 3/4 of their rain in about 2.5, 3 months. And it's every year it's the same thing. It gets hot, it gets humid. The southern flow from Baja California brings in the moisture and the humidity, whatever, and creates thunderstorms. Afternoon heat creates with the moisture and thunderstorms. And they were something to behold back in the 80s. When I first moved to Arizona, not even close seeing what I saw moving from New York as a 10-year-old boy to Arizona. Holy shnikey. And these storms were bad back in the 80s, 79, 80, 81. And I remember that vividly because we stayed in one house that wasn't big, but it lived on the corner and there was a school directly across the street. Like the security guard literally sat, on our property with her chair and crossed children to the school. But the street would flood every night and we would go down in tubes on the street. So rafts, whatever. And then we moved in 1981. And then for the next, till about all through high school, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 7, 8, 8, till about 1990. I would have to say 1990 was the year it hit 122 degrees, I believe. I think it was in June. I think it was the 10th. I'm not 100% sure. But I call that year the change because of whatever. And I don't know. But starting in 1990, Arizona lost that regularity with the monsoon season, and nobody could figure out what's happening. People were saying so many people are moving to Arizona, it's creating a heat island, which means, asphalt jungle means it gets too hot and it's going to push the clouds away. The thunderstorms that built up every night, and they would roll down on them from the mountains and into the valley, and we'd get our rain. And that stopped. And it wasn't 5 nights a week anymore. It was barely 5 storms in 3 months. I remember one year we had one storm. Yeah, one thunderstorm. We only had, 3.75 inches of rain that whole year. It was awful. The monsoon season stopped. In 2003, though, I was working for a company, Conseco Finance, they're no more. And I was the loan officer there. And I took a break one day and I go outside. It's like 3 in the afternoon. And I look up and I see it was so big. It was the most enormous contrail, if you want to call it, but it was a chemtrail. And it was dropped at such a low level, like you could open up a newspaper and not cover the thing. And people were coming out of the office to look at this thing. Everybody, traffic, people were stopping, looking up, taking pictures with their whatever. It was amazing. And that was in 2003. That was just about a year before I got into ufology. I noticed these chemtrails were abundant and they were everywhere. And then in 2004, in April, I wound up seeing what I saw, dragged me into the field, wound up getting a camera in June, and the rest is history. Now, recording UFOs, hunting UFOs, got me into looking up at the sky every single day and night, 10 to 16 hours a day on average, no joke. I put in over 20,000 hours, 24,000 hours now of sky watching, which is, I thought, a lot. It's like 4 lifetimes of doing something. But then you talk to people like Jeff Willis, who's got 40 years, and Metalhead here, he's got 40 years, and others have more than me. But the chemtrail thing, I feel good about what I'm about to tell you. "100% chemtrails are real. In my opinion, it's not an opinion, it's a fact. I just showed you a video a few minutes ago about dinel, which is chemtrail shit. All right? It's one part of the chemtrail system. In Arizona, the storms were getting so bad that insurance companies were paying out every single, like it was every night, 5 nights a week. And when I noticed that contrail in the sky, I was like, that's bizarre. And it was really a loop-de-loop one. It was really cool. You could see the masterpiece in its construction. Well, the funny thing about being a sky watcher and doing it during the monsoon season, I used to be a storm chaser. So I still love watching the storm, roll in. And, you guys seen my videos. I go out in it and, I want to be in the storm. So, but I can't lose the car because I need it. So I'm not going to go chasing them. But Florida's a little different. But in Arizona, when I was studying these chemtrails, I noticed that they spraying all the time, always, constantly. There was no major, like, you couldn't tell what they meant. Like the X's in the sky, the double lines, the parallel lines, the triple lines. Like, if this is the airport and this is what people say are the contrails from, changing altitudes and the heat of the engine and the moisture in the air, it's creating this condensation trail that are contrails. Well, bullshit. We all know it's not true. You can see the bullshit chemicals in this rainbow effect that comes out of these chemtrail things. But they control the weather. And what they did, and I recorded it, and I set it up to where I had a video, and you'll see these someday soon, where I'm watching the storms build up over the mountains and the radar from the Weather Channel at the same time. And now I have video where you can see them spraying into the anvil of the thunderstorm heads. You know where a thunderstorm, they come up and they have the anvil? Well, they would spray right where the break is, and it's like chopping the head off the beast. And they would kill these storm cells so much that, yeah, they brought in some wind and a light drizzle maybe, but when the storm cell would pass over and went past the valley and past the danger, the metropolis where people would get stuck from flooded waters and all stupid motorists doing shit in the rain. Once that dead storm cell leaves and goes over the city, it builds up again. It's still the storm it was. It's just weakened. And that's what happened. And I recorded, you could see it. You could see it matched up with the radar from the Weather Channel and my video, and the chemtrails just boom right into there. And well, it must be that heat, that asphalt jungle that's been created over in Arizona there, that's a terrible situation they got there. Bullshit. They killed the storms so they didn't have the high payouts for the insurance companies. Everybody knew. They just didn't want bad storms coming down in Arizona. So that's what they did. It's a true story. All right. Here's some chemtrails. I think this might be not the one I wanted, but I'll show it to you. I'll show you a few trails. I mean, there's one. So there you got, this is what I was just talking about. You got your 3 here, and you got 1 going across. You 2, 3, even 1. Like if this was just 1, it'd be X marks the spot, right? But you have 3. And sometimes you like I've seen a lot 2, but here we go, 3. Could be 3 X's. I don't know. It could be whatever they need to do. Drops 1 there, drop 1 there, drop 1 there. I don't know what it means, but I know what they do. They kill storms. Angus. Yeah, there was a lot there that day. Cool sunset, though. What was that, different day? Yeah. See him moving. Look at the clouds moving. I don't know. It's not the one I wanted to show you, but it looks like Jupiter up there, huh? Those are all trails at sunset. Anyway, that's one day. Get rid of that. And then you get weird chemtrails or contrails. Sometimes they look like weird objects. Like, how could this, explain this to me? Because the strange thing about these trails are their designs, right? Check this out. I called this one the question mark. No, not there. You'll see. Look how low they used to spray them, too. There it is. Are you kidding me? It's a question mark, folks. Come on now. Come on. Like, how did that happen? It even has a little boop at the period at the bottom. I know, it's just luck, but it's weird. I like it. There. Boom. Oh, that's terrible. There's the 2. See, very common, the 2. You want to see some freaky trails? There's trails that I called finger bones because they look like a human finger bone. And I don't know if this is it, but we're going to look at finger bones soon. Hey, Richie. It's a good thing I did this research. See how nice it came out for today's show? I waited all this time. Oh, this is it. Finger bone. I think this is finger bone. A little bit. Let me know when somebody captures one of these, because nobody else has, just me. I've never seen these anywhere else. Got hours of this stuff. Crazy, weird, bizarre trails. Look at that. That's got the engine pulse, the pulse of the engine. And that's how the engines would. Sometimes they'd go by and you can hear it. It's a pulse engine. Come on, man. Look at that thing. It's a lasso. You want to tell me they're not spraying to do something either nefarious or kill us or something us? And that's not the finger bone trails. I'll find the finger bones for you here. Finger bones, finger bones. What do you want with my flesh? Unusual chemtrail. Let's see if this is it. This might be one. November was a good time for chemtrails. Connie chems. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Oh, there he is. How you doing? Mr. Chemtrail. Show me the moon. Boom, 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 boom. Make a cloud line like you're a buffoon. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look at that. She's breaking up. She's breaking up. That's got to be from the wind, right? Pretty cool. We've got trails. We've got lights. We've got everything in the sky. Oh, da, 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 da. Oh, bo, 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 bo. Bo, bo, bo. I don't know what page I'm on. It doesn't say. It's got to be 2. Let me go to 3 then. All right, here we go. Jellyfish clouds. Let's take a look at the jellyfish clouds. You guys are going to like this one. Jellyfish clouds. These were weird. I very rarely saw the jellyfish cloud. April 05. Yes. Wow. Well, I guess it turned into regular clouds. Silver bells. Silver bells. I've got a lot of stuff. Here we go. Chemtrails in April. Let's see what these look like. Yeah, I don't like these. They're not impressive. It's just trails in the sky, which anybody can do, but all right, here's one. A lot of people think, like my father, they're just contrails. It's condensation. And I'm like, no, these are about 10,000 feet, and they're not with the condensation. Look. There he is, racing to make another one. Hours and hours of this nonsense. Yeah, that one wasn't boring. That one was boring, but since I pulled it up, let's look for some better ones. Chemtrails, here we go. Chemtrails plus clouds equal rain, I said. In Arizona, this winter, we've had nearly 5 inches of rain. We normally get 7.5 inches every year. I've documented that the last 9 times we were heavily sprayed with chemtrails, we had an unprecedented heavy thunderstorm and intense rain activity. Practically tropical weather all this winter. I see evidence in the video that what I am documenting is true, that the evidence chemtrails are contributing to the rain. That's what I documented. And here's the, I call this Chemtrails Connect. But what you're going to see is chemtrails above storm clouds. Well, broken up now, but check it out. This is unique. See that big trail? Look how big it is. Shut it. Yeah, these are really, look at that. Those were storm clouds that got broken up. I've never seen them break up like in a piles like that. Like somebody took their shirt off and shoes and just started throwing them all over. It was weird. That's why I'm out there. But pretty big trails behind all that. You got that right, Richie. I want to get you. Okay, here it is. Weirdest chemtrail ever, it says. Let's be the judge of that. Let's make sure. This looks like the one I just showed you. I know you can't hear them. That sucks. I wish you could. Nothing really going on. Isn't this the one I just showed before? I thought this is the one I just showed you. Maybe. Yeah, I think I uploaded that twice. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Let's go to page 4 because I've got some wicked. You got to see some of these chemtrails. Seriously. I'm going through whatever I can find. I know I have several. There we go. I got to turn off the music with this one. I just heard it. Little Boston. Oh, you guys can't hear it. That's right. Doesn't matter. All right. So if it doesn't matter, I'm going to turn it back on. There we go. And here we go. Go. Yeah, this one here is, I don't know. Chemtrail Rainbow, January 25th, 05, earlier. Wow. That was pretty cool right there. This one here. Look at that. It's intense right there. I don't know about the weirdest. It's not the weirdest trail ever. That was all right. Here we go. Some more weird ones. It says the next few are pretty good. These are really crazy looking chemtrails. January 25th again. Let's see what else we conjured up in the sky. This looks good. I'm like, look at this stuff. Look how weird it is. Just I'm saying there's a chemtrail over there, chemtrail over here. Those are huge trails, I just said. I'm like, look at that. I don't know. I thought this was an X right there. I don't know why this. Yeah, I guess they are a little weird. All right, let's get to the other weird ones here. Yeah, this is very strange. Now, for those of you who follow me and know my story, you've seen my fleet video where the night before where I said, "Oh, I wish this, I wish that," and then the next day a genie's lamp appeared and the dots in the formation, right? The genie's lamp. Remember? All right. That video was from December 12th. And this video, well, you'll see something that's kind of intriguing. You'll never guess. Oh, these are weird. So these are called, I call these reverse trails. These are like hollowed out, like clouds that got disturbed. But I call them reverse trails. Uh-oh, there it is. Genie's lamp. I mean, come on. Isn't that weird? Like, why would that show up in my life twice? You know? You want to talk about synchronicities and stuff like that? That to me is just, bizarre. All right, a couple more. Let's see what this one looks like. This one. All right. Here we go. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't remember this video right here, but here we go. Can hear the dog barking and all this stuff. These chemtrail videos are boring. There's one of my first crosses I've captured. Those crosses are weird. They start showing up. You just leave town. Just leave. Seriously. All right. These are good. Rows and rows of chemtrails. Chemtrail Rose. Chemtrail Rose. January 16th, 05. Are you guys seeing here that there's something going on? No? No proof yet? You don't believe? These are just my imagination, I guess. No, I can't. I don't have all the stuff I was, the, what do you call it? The radar and all that. I wish I could show that to you right now. But eventually I'll make a video about it. We're almost there. Brand new chemtrail right there, I said. Oh, God. Which one do you choose? They're all bad. That's what happens when you don't have an optical imaging stabilizer or a gimbal. They didn't have them 20 years ago. For me. All right, here we go. I've been waiting for these two. Last two videos I'm going to show you. I know you're clapping. You're happy. Good for you. Finger chemtrails. The best in the biz. Nobody else has these but me. I've never seen these anywhere else. Only me. Doesn't that say something? Doesn't that make me special? Take a look. Exclusive to GUFON. I'm the only one on the planet that we know of. Seriously. And remember, these are the short versions. Look at the finger bones. I said it looks like bone. All right, let's get to the other one. I think the other one's a little better. This one says, chemtrail looks like an X-ray of several fingers in a row. Finger chemtrails part 1. Oh. It looks like what you see here on the green screen right now. Ready? There it is. Look at that. Come on, kids. Talk about thickness. Go. Look, it's even a different color. X marks the spot. No. Fingers. Again, nobody has this but me. I'm the best chemtrail capturer on the planet. Well, that we know of. And you're only seeing just a fraction of the evidence. The reason I show you all this is to show you that the work has been put in, and all that stuff. And I want to show you a common mistake people make with chemtrails. some people mistake contrails for fire in the sky or meteor action, such as this video. This is an airplane very high up at sunset where its contrail is still in the sun's rays. Even though the sun is set, this is still being hit. Go.
Somebody call 911. There's a rocket in the sky.
That's what people would say. I thought it looked cool as hell, though. Just a plane in the sky. Nothing in your eye. That is some heavy duty. Whoa, there's another one. Fire in the sky. Wah, 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 wah. Nothing in your eye. Something in the sky. Fire in the sky. Is that it? Oh, here's a video. It says the chemtrails and rain or lack of. Maybe this is the last one. Chemtrails part 3. X marks the spot. This is a good day. December 30th, 2004. And 3, go. They're huge back then. They don't make them that low anymore. They don't spray them. Look, right into the clouds. They weren't ashamed to spray them 10,000 feet back then. I'm saying, holy crap, holy mackerel, look at them all. They're all up in the sky, all playing hide and go seek. See them all?
Well, Rich, that's because it's humid, don't you understand? That's why there's contrails in the sky, you yo-ho.
Nope. There's 2 reasons why there's contrails in the sky. The natural reason, because it's a natural occurring byproduct of a jet airplane engine. And secondly, they're spraying stuff over us. Not only are they cloud seeding to make it rain, they are cloud depleting to make it not rain. And I think playing with the weather, as long as we've been doing it, and it's been decades, it's been we did it in Vietnam, and it worked against us. That's why it rained for 4 months. Remember Forrest Gump? That sideways rain. That rain that came seemingly straight up from the ground. That rain that went right backwards came up and hit me in the face. Something. I feel like I'm seeing something. Am I flaking? I might be a little dry. Had a good shower today. I like showering's one of the best things in the planet. Nothing really. But chemtrails, oh, somebody sent some money. Oh, David Wilcox. Chems the brakes. Like them's the brakes. Thank you, David Wilcox. Not Wilcox for the $25 on PayPal. I didn't even know it came in. I just looked down by chance. Thank you, Sir Wilcox. God. And I know you and I still make the mistake. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that support like nobody's business. Hold on. Okay. Much better now. So let's pull up a video here about chemtrails because there's more to the chemtrails than what I'm telling you. there's nefarious play going on. We're talking population control. We're talking cancer. We're talking diseases. We're talking not so good stuff in the sky. Let's see if I can still pull it up. See if these videos are still available. You've got to be kidding me. Hold on. This is crazy. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, what is going on? All right, let's do this first. Let's watch a 2-minute video. I believe it's Mick West. Chemtrails, the conspiracy theory that airplanes are poisoning us. Guys, I just showed you a video an hour ago of dinel that is specifically going to be used to decrease moisture in storms. Stop moving. Check this out. 2. Wow, that's beautiful. Isn't it ugly beautiful, though?
This video, which has been seen over 14 million times online, is supposed to be evidence of airplanes dropping toxic chemicals from the sky. Conspiracy theorists call the plumes of smoke chemtrails.
Well, she's got a big nose cavity.
That the government is controlling climate change, harming people's health.
That's a nose cavity. Wow.
Tests. But the proof is usually images that have been taken out of context. In this footage, it's just a normal vapor trail, but appears denser because it's filmed against the light. We showed these videos to specialists in aerodynamics, and they said that there are reasons for the trails. Some people online are convinced that the smoke coming out of the wings in this video are chemtrails, when actually the plane is just offloading fuel to get rid of extra weight before it lands, a perfectly normal practice. These photos show what conspiracy theorists think are tanks of a toxic chemical hidden inside a plane. But the containers are actually used to simulate the weight of passengers during test flights, and are only filled with water. So why has this idea that started in the US found so many followers all over the world?
Because it's real!
Founder of debunking website Chemtrails Science, who has been researching the chemtrail conspiracy theory for years.
The science of contrails is something that's very difficult to grasp. So when they see a explanation on a YouTube video, the government is spraying explanation, they latch onto it. There's a lot of very real documents where scientists talk about trying to control the weather. These are speculative documents about what we might want to do.
Bullshit. He is a freaking paid tool. It's official. Mick West is the enemy. I just saw it. Mick West is a paid shill. He just proved it. He's saying that the books that people write about chemtrails is just a theory. It's not. It's legitimate. I have documentation, video documentation, and proof that chemtrails do at least one thing, and that's kill thunderstorms. At least I can prove that. Without a shadow of a doubt. No, I didn't prove it today at all because I don't have the radar data with me here. It's in one of or two or three of the 200 tapes here. So, whatever. Listen to what he said. Unbelievable, Mick West. Shut up. Listen, I just can't believe he said this. Really, I can't.
On a YouTube video, the government is spraying explanation. They latch onto it. There's a lot of very real documents where scientists talk about trying to control the weather. These are speculative documents about what we might want to do in the future, not what we can do.
Wow. He's done. I will never, ever trust Mick West's intentions again. Ever. See, I know Mick West didn't do any real deep dive into chemtrails. All I know is he looked at, I can tell, because I know more about chemtrails than most people. And this guy right here, Mick West, knows this much about chemtrails. What a paid shill. He is now officially on the shit list. And as far as I'm concerned, Mick West is a silent grifter. He is a narcissist, but he plays like he's not. What a freaking bullshit. I'm embarrassed for him for doing that. That's bullshit. All right. So we'll look at both sides. So we're going to, it's not all about what I believe in. Let's see what the naysayers say, like this captain here. What are chemtrails, he says. Captain Joe.
So let's look at the word chemtrail. It's made up out of two words. The word chemicals and trails. So it must mean that the trail leaving the plane is chemical, right? And it's said that this chemical is being spread out to either manage solar radiation, psychological manipulation, human population control, weather modification, or chemical warfare. At least that's what I found out about it on the internet. To make matters worse, it causes illnesses and other health problems. And you're saying this is all coming out of the back of my plane? This seems very superstitious if you ask me. We never had to sign a document during cockpit preparation stating 20 tons of chemicals have...
Okay, first of all, this is so far stupid AF. Nobody ever said that pilots' planes are filled up and they don't know it. I mean, that's what he sounded like he's saying.
Now been loaded and are ready for disposal. But still, they must be somewhere, so let's see if we can find these chemtrails.
Okay, let's get started with this. White stuff coming out of the wings and wingtips.
Okay, this is not a chemtrail. This is a wingtip vortex, which can very often be seen if the air is fairly cold and humid. This is the result of an aerodynamic object, in our case a wing, rushing through cold air, generating these trails at the wingtip. The result of simple physics, so no chemicals involved at all.
Okay, this looks bad. Black stuff polluting the air.
If airlines and the government would try to hide the chemtrails, why would they dye them black so that everyone can see them? That wouldn't make any sense, would it? So this is just black exhaust smoke coming out of the four engines of the AVEX. But I admit the huge frisbee on top of the plane makes it look like a chemical plane.
This looks more like it. White stuff coming out of those four engines at higher altitude. This is it, right?
No, unfortunately not. What you see here are these so-called contrails. Contrails are, again, easy physics and are also made up out of two words, the word condensation and trail. And you have created contrails yourself before, trust me. As the air rushes through the turbine, it gets heated up and exits the exhaust at temperatures of 600 degrees. And because the outside air temperature at high altitudes is as low as minus 60 degrees, the hot air condensates in the cold air, leaving those white trails. So again...
Yeah, at 35,000 feet, you forgot to mention that. And not all chemtrails are... See, he's making all blanket statements here. Not all chemtrails are created equal. Show us the ones where they're spraying, making it rain in Vietnam. Let's go back 50 years. Can we do that? Yeah. Because it's all documented. It's real. It is. Contrails are contrails, chemtrails are chemtrails. I know it surprises people that I'm a big believer in the chemtrail thing, but I accidentally it was a byproduct of looking at the sky that I noticed these trails. And by the way, there were patterns. the trails would start very light on Thursday. And then Friday, it seemed like they doubled up on the sky size, like the acreage or the air. And then Saturday, they would annihilate the sky, like from end to end with chemtrails all night long. And then Sunday would be the day where they all just come together and look like one big, thin, disgusting cloud. And by the way, that's Arizona, where the humidity is 7 to 15% on average. No humidity, basically, to make the trails that these guys are talking about. It's condensation. It's negative 60. That's not negative 60 at 10,000 feet. Maybe at 40,000, Jack. Unreal. We know which way that video is going. Right in the can. It's unbelievable how they're actually lying and saying it doesn't exist. Chemtrail spraying doesn't exist. It's crazy. Unbelievable. There's more videos I wanted to show you. Chemtrails explained. I love these. How cloud seeding can increase rain and snow. Weather modification tech. Let's take a look. Want to see it? This is part of it, I guess you could say. It's not HARP or anything like that. But some cloud seeding, weather modification technology. Right here. That's what it says right here at the bottom.
Barber County, home to one of the longest running cloud seeding operations in the country.
Doesn't exist.
We've got some ground-based cloud seeding equipment right here, and we're going to get to hear all about how it works and see it in action. Let's check it out. Cloud seeding is the most common type of wall, reduce the size of hail, and reduce fog at airports.
Traditionally, cloud seeding has been done from the air. So airplanes have had racks on them where these same flares are positioned on the airplane, and the airplane flies into the storm. So in order to reduce the cost to the client and reduce our carbon footprint, we've been able to station these on the ground. Now, we can do this in places where weather permits.
Behind a barbed wire fence designed to keep away curious cattle, the cloud seeding gear awaits the right kind of weather.
So these are referred to as AHOGs. That stands for Automated Time, and from the control module for the software.
Are going to light a flare for us anyway, so we can show you how it works. There's just one small problem. The battery in the control module died shortly before we arrived, but it's nothing a little...
I can't play the whole thing, sorry.
Water molecules to silver iodide. It's also structured molecularly similar to ice. So it helps generate or helps spawn the generation of ice buildup, and then that becomes a hailstone or a snowflake that falls here primarily as rain. So one flare like this has billions and billions of potential sites for that water to congregate around. We'll launch them in sequences. We watch the radar to see when bands of the highest concentration of liquid water are passing above us in the clouds, and we try to target those high concentration pockets in the storm systems. We'll launch between 3 and 20 elevation. It'll take about 20 before you're seeing the maximum result. And that's why we're stationed miles away from our target areas.
Look at that.
Very specific targets that drain directly into major water basins. And we time these events to correlate with rain above those intended targets. One of the biggest questions, or most common questions that we receive, relates to the safety of silver iodide. Silver is biologically inert, so it will not interact in a negative fashion with plant or animal life as an additive in those commonly consumed substances. Move over off the coastline, only about 10% of that moisture is going to fall in the form of precip. And we're looking at increasing that to about 11% because we have about a 10%.
All right. Well, cloud seeding happens. Told you. Told you. Views says £1.99. I told you that for years on every topic. What I said earlier. Yeah, I forgot to read this off. Thank you, Views with a Z. You told me that for years. I don't know what you were referencing when you said it, but I didn't know you know me for years. But okay. You've been telling me for years and I'm not listening? I think I got it right. I don't think I've ever been so right on a topic in my life than chemtrails. Do you know they also use these chemtrails for communications to extend the distances between radio waves? So if you only had a radio source, right, that could only go so far, or if you wanted to direct the signal, they can do that. It's crazy. Depends on what's in the chemtrail. And it's a concoction of disgusting, liver, and fish. Yep. However, you know, it is what it is. Spent a lot of time talking about this today, didn't we? I want to show you this video. This is unreal. This is crazy. I couldn't do this. I don't know. But these people find holes in the ground, right? And then they realize that there's something else to these holes. And this guy and his team found this hole in the ground next to this tree. Well, it leads to this most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. No, seriously. All right, here's the hole. Go. Some of you may have seen this. I don't know.
You got stuck
right there.
What? Who made this school?
Come on! That's just not right. That is so unbelievable to me. That's underneath them. What is going on? Wow, man. That's so cool.
That stuff
Look
is
at this.
Grippy.
And it's grippy. It's like it's not slippery like you would think.
All right, she's already like 30 feet off the ground.
Look at this. This is so beautiful. I guess. Looks like a bunch of dried up poop. I don't know, man. That's just unreal to me that these things exist. It's not a back room, you know. It's not fake. It's real. Crazy. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, okay, let's save that for a minute. There was a SpaceX launch today that I didn't see. It was too hazy. I was going to throw the drone up, and it was so hazy. I didn't realize how hazy it was. You know, and I couldn't see anything. That would have been cool, though. But they're doing more launches, and I'm very interested to see if I should be able to see it from my home. All right, there's this news break. Had this 50-foot sea creature washes up on Delaware shore. 50 feet. That's the size of a bus. Here it is. Let me pull it over to you.
Richard?
Yes, Regis?
Did you notice what time it is?
Yes, Regis.
You need to get to the vape shop, you prick.
I can't. I just can't.
Oh, that's right. We're quitting.
We are?
We're quitting vaping.
Yes. Rich is quitting vaping. I have purchased my last bottle. I'm out of vape juice. I'm going to try to quit. I don't know. It could be a contributing factor to what I'm coughing up. Because what I'm coughing up, it's this stuff, and it reminds me of, well, I quit. So just so you know, you too can be a quitter. I've gone like 5-6 days without it when I was in the hospital, but that's different. You're sick. All right. Anyway, I quit vaping. So I want to pull the video up here. And this is the 50-foot creature they say they found. Can you get me in there too? There I am now. Now, how about me reading that story? There you go. So more evidence of is this a video? More evidence of the whale's aimant. Oh, it's a whale. The whale is extremely emaciated, which indicates a long-term underlying condition. Probably had diabetes. More evidence of the whale's ailment was the sheer fact that the whale had been near the coast at all. Fin whales are an offshore species and would not normally come near shore unless they are becoming so weak that they can no longer surface to breathe, and they had to head into shore. Aww. She is a sub-adult. I wonder what's wrong with her, an underlying condition. Aw, poor little lamb. Well, you know, hey, life's a bowl of cherries. Sometimes it's a whale, right? It's a whale. MH370. It's sad. I can't stop thinking about this poor whale. I'm joking. All right. What is this? All right. I'm going to play this video to make you laugh. And that's that. That's all it's for. Nothing else. That's it.
Out. No.
I love that dog.
George taking a walk. Ma'am, that is not ladylike.
Oh! That's awesome right there. Oh, drama. Oh! Aw.
Oh, my mom and my sis had to kick my own blood out.
Hello.
Oh no. Oh my god. Get out. I love those. I've been getting into those a little too much lately. You know what? That's it for tonight. Yeah, I know I was late. It's my fault. You get 30 less minutes, but I do have to go to the grocery store, but I don't. Let me see something here. Oh, that's why I have to go to the. Oh, I need food. All right, that's it for tonight. A little shorter than normal, but it's chemtrails. What else? What am I gonna say? It's not. Chemtrails are real. They control the weather. It's true. Look into it. I'm not doing any more research. I'm done. I did my job. I thought I showed you the truth. That's all I can do is lead you to the water. I cannot make you drink it. I just want you to believe me. Just believe that I did the research and I'm telling you the truth. Then you don't have to do anything. But I know there's people out here that see but don't want to believe. And that hurts a little bit. You know, we showed you the Dynagel video from diapers. They want to fill up 10 747s with Dynagel to kill a hurricane. Do you know that video came out, 18, 19 years ago? And we're still getting Category 5s hitting the coast. I don't think it's working. Does anybody want to answer me that? Because you know what they did? They made a substance called not Dynagel, right? And it puts moisture in the air. Oh, right? Forget about it. Yeah, not Dynagel. That's the name of it. Very scientific. Yeah. Because that's how I've seen the storms lately. I don't know about you, but I don't see anything drying up at the last second. Oh, it's a Category 3. Nope, sorry, it's a 5 in the last hour. It just, increased speeds over 60 miles an hour. Never seen that happen before. Must be cloud seeding, huh? Just like, was it a year ago or 2 years ago? Where the storm was heading right for Tampa. And then what happened? The last 5 hours, in the morning hours, it took a very sharp turn and missed Tampa. Tampa. That's how they say Tampa out here. Tampa. You go to Orlando? What? Orlando. Nobody says that. Nobody says Orlando. Almost like Homelander. I wanted to name the new channel Homelander. I thought that was a beautiful name. From The Boys. Terrible name for a show. That's why I didn't watch it. Because the name is terrible. Who names a show The Boys? You know what that makes me think of? The boys and their toys. They're, toys. Anyway, that's it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Right? Do we have any special do we? Do I? Let's see. Let's see if I have anything I can show you. My pretties? I think I've got something here for you. I think I got a nice video. I could show you this video, but I may have to hurt myself. I like talking like that. That's fun. I want to show you this here. I want to be British. I want to be British. And it's true, Matt Rife said it the best. Why do you guys remove letters? Bottle of water. I got my bottle of water. Right? Remember Matt Rife saying that? That was so funny. It's true. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. All right. I don't have anything here magical to show you. Oh, wait, I might. Hold on. Do we have any magic here? Hold on. Hey, I'll show you where I'm going to fly. All right, you ready? Let me show you where I'm flying tomorrow. Tomorrow I got a big day. Yes, a big morning. Let me pull this up. I mean, I not like you're gonna stop me or anything, but you know, never mind. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be on time, I hope. But thank you for supporting the show tonight, hanging out, super chat, super stickers, and all that. PayPal, Cash App. No Cash App, but no, thank you for the support, because just, you know, it's how we survive. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know what I was going to say. What do we do? We try to do what I did tonight. We try to do it every single night. Truthology. Truthology for ufology for you. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. Newcomers and veterans making this place a great chat room to hang out and just shoot the breeze while you listen to this guy. This was the weirdest. I tell you, I feel so detached from reality the whole show. I was in denial the whole show. I didn't want to tell you about it because I didn't want to sit here and explain what I was feeling. But it's like I'm totally detached, and that's what happens when you wake up. You're 30 minutes late almost for your show. You start, you didn't finish doing the research. You got a chemtrail thing to talk about, and then all you got is your videos and your experiences talking to people about stuff that's really true and they don't want to believe anyway. So thank you for that. All right, be good to each other. We'll be back tomorrow. Alien bless.
There's look at that thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem? And why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?